Hello, my dear. Rhonda Constant, your favorite hometown medium, physical energy healer, oracle card advisor, paranormal investigator, voice for your loved ones. Goodness, froggy. I sound froggy and I'm not sick. So, um, you've done this before, but I like to remind people if it doesn't make any sense now, keep it in mind because you'll either remember it later, see it later, or somebody else will validate it for you later and go, I know what she's talking about. Sometimes you have to stretch it outside the box a little bit too. She'll give me just enough so you should know what she's referring to. And I had a guy the other day get a hold of me, and he had a reading 6 months ago. And he said, finally, that one thing you said in that reading came true. It happened. So, see, sometimes it may take a little bit. It may not be immediate. So, anyway, Grandma's calling you a silly girl, but not in a mean way at all. She's just like, you silly girl, you. I love you. That kind of way. She says, I'm always watching out for you. Oh, she's pointing. We already picked a card. I have these cards are called my release cards. It's something you need to let go of. And I shuffle until she tells me to stop. And she said, and I hadn't even started shuffling. She goes, first card. So this is what came up. Surrender negative thinking. You have control over your thoughts. Yeah, good luck with that. I can't do it. When negative thoughts surface, say thank you for sharing and quickly refocus on positive affirmations. So, this is the card Grandma picked for you. Oh, she said, she says you do like I do. You, you, you get obsessive thoughts. Like I call it digging yourself into a hole. And my assistant on the other side, my Bob, when I first started doing this, it would show up as me actually with a shovel digging a hole, and he would come along behind me and cover the hole back up. He said, "Stop digging those holes. You're digging the hole." But I do it all the time, and then I can't cover it back up. If that makes sense. There's somebody say something about obsessive thinking, and it wasn't Grandma. I have obsessive thinking. Good grief, I hope you don't have a pea brain like I do. Darn my voice. She says you're about to turn a corner in your life. You're about to turn a corner in your life. Are you turning a special age this year? Are you changing jobs? Some special corner you're getting ready to turn. And it's like there's a big sunshine. Once you turn that corner, once she says, once you surrender the defeat. I don't know what she means. I don't need to know. I love finding out later though what some of these things mean. She says, I'm pulling you and dragging you, trying to get you to go around this corner. It's like she has your arm and she's literally pulling you to this corner and wanting you to go around it. Will she tell me what it is? I don't need to know. I'm with you every step of the way. And I will promise you 1,000% she can hear you, she can see you. She started to say something about horses and then she stopped. And I don't think she was actually going to talk about a horse, but she could have been. We're sounding a little vague, Grandma. Come on. She's telling you to comb your hair, put on some lipstick, Make yourself feel pretty. Put some bright colors on. And like go outside and sit in the sunshine in the morning, like in the morning when it's not too well. I don't know where you live. I live in Kansas. All we've had lately is a week of clouds and rain and tornadoes and all kinds of crap. I can't even get back out to my camper at the lake. She's she's wanting you to spiff yourself up. She says it will make your heart feel good. It will make you feel prettier when you look in the mirror. It will brighten your day. Hang on, I'm asking her something. Okay, she says that you have been feeling kind of like I have been feeling lately, like nobody loves me, everybody hates me. Think I'll eat some worms. That you want to cry. That nothing seems to be lining up the way you think it should. And you're getting a little bit down in the dumps. Like, when is it going to happen? When am I going to feel better? When am I going to have my chance at blah, blah, blah? She says, I love you. She's okay. She said, I love you, darling, but she's saying it like, I love you, darling. She just showed me a vision. Oh, good Lord, that's probably what's happening to me too. Like your ships are coming in, and then they take a detour and go the other way, and they sink. And this one ship totally went nose first. She says, that's the way you're thinking right now. She says, but actually, around this corner is this great big sun and all lots of happiness. Yeah, I call it that too. I call the wintertime the dark. And my friend says, why do you call it that? I said, because it's dark and you get all kinds of depressed and, you know, not that happy. You need some sunshine. You need If you have to sit by a front window, if the sun ever comes out, at least where you live, maybe it will, or it's coming in the window, something to perk you up. She says it's kind of like you're just trudging along, just trudging. Ooh, good grief, this is a gloomy reading. But I've been feeling the same stuff, so it could be something in the universe too. Because usually I know how to shed this stuff, and I go to a Reiki master once a month, and it's heavy. Things are heavy right now. And I think a lot of it has to do with something out there. It may not all be under your control, but eventually we'll be able to overcome it if it is that. I'm pretty sensitive to stuff like that. Um, he says, go to the beauty shop, have your hair done, change the color a little bit. She says you need a change. You need something. You need something a little different. You need a change to your routine. You need a change, like doing your hair. You need some a perk me up, pep up. That's not weird. what's that saying? What's the definition of insanity? Doing the same thing over and over and over, but expecting a different outcome the next time. So she's talking about you need to switch something up. You need to change something. You need to take those steps to go around that corner, whatever that corner is. She's not going to tell me. And she's talking about puppies. Puppies. Have you recently gotten a puppy, or maybe you need to get a puppy? Maybe you need a puppy. It's something different. I have a little 4-pound Yorkie. She is a blessing. Snuggle bunny. She says, and to top it off, life is very hard right now. And she actually feels sorry for everybody that's down here right now because things are so hard. Oh, grandma, grandma's reminding me, like, I'll lay on the couch and watch TV at night and I'll scroll through TikTok, and I'll find little ditties, little funny ditties or funny puppies or whatever the heck it is with a cute song, and I'll post it to my Facebook because I want to see it again in the morning and try to find a chair dancing song. I try to start out my day with some funny little ditty that kind of makes me wiggle in my chair and smile to start my day off, because if I wake up grumpy, I got to smile, at least for a minute. So start looking for your chair dancing songs. Got to get online and get on my Facebook and find my song. What's that guy sing? Ain't gonna let no asshole make me feel like hell today. It's a funny little ditty. It's just like 3 or 4 lines. Makes me smile every morning. No asshole gonna make me feel like hell today. So let's see what we can do to brighten you up. Um, she says, you're a good person. You're a good person. Don't let people put that heavy, it's like she's showing this great big book that's on your head and it's kind of holding you down. So grandma would have been good at listening to you. Grandma would have been good at making you feel better, and they can still do that. So sit on the couch, go sit outside under the stars, wherever you get a little bit of peace and quiet, and talk to grandma. She can hear you. Give her permission to help you. They cannot override your free will choice. I do dumb shit all the time, and my guide's up there going, geez, Rhonda, why are you doing that? We told you not to. But they can't override my free. I have to make the dumb mistakes myself. And then I whine and cry later and ask them, help me fix it. I done screwed it up. So give her permission to help you. Give your guides and your angels permission. Ask them to come forward. Even if you don't feel them or you don't see them, it doesn't matter. They're there. I need to remind myself. Ask them to step forward and help you. You can't ask them to go make somebody trip and fall, even though sometimes that happens. You have to ask something that's positive. You have to stay on the positive side when you ask. It has to be something good. Like this one couple, they really, really don't like me. So I just kept asking, and it took a long time, even for me. Please help them go find new friends and another place to go where they'll be happier and I don't have to run into them all the time. It finally worked. I still see them occasionally, but so see, I didn't throw daggers at them. I found something positive. Just please Go somewhere else and bother somebody else because you're so dark and negative and you just hate everything. Just please go find some new friends you can hang out with. And it works. So ask grandma for help with that. But you have to give her permission. You can't over stress that, or they're just going to sit there and go, okay, she don't want any help. I can't do anything. Only in emergencies can they override your free will choice. Like in case of an accident, I swear they pulled the steering wheel at one time. Somebody was coming at me head on. I closed my eyes. I didn't get hurt. I didn't mess my truck up. Doing that and going over. So, and just, she's not going to tell your secrets. Tell her everything. She already knows anyway. She's watching you. Every once in a while, you get, I don't know what kind of a smell is it. They love smells, sounds, and electronics because it's something easy for them to do with their energy. So, like, it's not lilacs. I want to say it's some kind of perfume she probably wore because I can't recognize the smell. It's not a cooking smell. It's more like some kind of perfume smell. Something that she probably liked to wear. And you should get a whiff of that. And you probably already have, the way she's showing me. You might get a little whiff in the living room. You might be outside. You might be in your car. You might be walking through the store. Doesn't matter where you smell it at. When you smell that, know that grandma's trying to give you an uplifting sign. Validate her, acknowledge her, tell her you love her, and ask her to bring you more. She is more ready and willing to help than you know. They can honestly open doors, and I don't mean literally, well, they can, but I don't mean literally wooden doors, but they can open doors from the other side. They can nudge people to step forward to you. So ask her for help. But include your guides and angels too. They'll all get together. Mine are up there scratching their head right now, going, geez, Rhonda, you don't do it. You flounder around like a ding dong. Oh, well. She says, you know I love you and love never dies. And I want the best for you. So let me pull you around this corner where it's light and bright. I don't know what this corner is. Hopefully you'll figure it out. Okay. Do it again. Nah, wait a minute. Trying to see where she's going with this. She keeps changing it. Maybe it doesn't make any difference. She's bending over. First, she started to give you a kiss on the forehead, and then she started to give you a kiss on the back of the head, and then she was just kind of, so it could be anywhere. I don't know how you'll feel it. Everybody feels the energy different. It could feel like a bug crawling. It could feel like actually somebody kissing you with their lips. We don't have lips anymore. It can feel like just a hot spot. When my Bob is trying to get my attention and I'm ignoring him, sometimes it feels like he's sticking a pin in me. It's like, hey, you. So it could feel like anything like that. That is her giving you a little kiss and sending you some love energy. She says, I wish I could be there to help you, but I can actually do more where I'm at than I could when I was down there. So please let me help. She says, and what does it hurt to believe that I can still help you? getting all excited for some reason. She's going, bye, bye, bye. She just wave, wave, wave. Bye. Know that she's always around you. Whether you feel her, whether you smell her, whether you know it, she's always around you. So use it. She's there to help you. Use it. So are your guides and angels. You don't need to know their names. You don't need to know who they are, because the ones that are supposed to help with whatever you need help with will step forward. Okay. That she's leaving. Much love to you, my dear. And Rhonda Constant, your favorite hometown medium, physical energy healer, oracle card advisor, paranormal investigator, voice for your loved ones. Spread the love, spread the love. Everybody needs a little love energy.